I'm Stephen Spry, and welcome back to Capital Transport and Transport Fever 2, and tonight we're talking about that naughty man, Walter Burley Griffin. Oh yes, Canberra's architect, Walter Burley Griffin, had formal approval, for a temporary construction rail line in Canberra, from Kingston over here. Where's my moose? There's my moose. From Kingston over to Civic. But naughty Walter, yes, he built it exactly along his permanent plans route, rather than using the cheaper, more convenient path that the Canberra bureaucrats wanted. So this forbidden railway line is what we're going to be talking about, and it was probably one of the last things that Walter Burley Griffin did, which before he offered his resignation in December 1920. Now we're up to January 31, down the bottom, 1930. So, bugger history. Forget the fact that even though the line was finished in 1921, forget the fact that it was a short-lived wonder, because flooding through here, because here's the line, I prepared this one earlier, even though that was washed away, completely destroyed by a flood in July 1922. Yes, and it was never rebuilt. Never. In fact, if you were to wander along where the line was supposed to go nowadays, you'd find very little evidence that it actually existed. So that's my plan for this episode, is to get that up and running. But first, before I do that, I did want to show you something that I was working on over here. Where are they? Oh, here we are. I rerouted these guys last time, after the last episode, because I wanted... Where's the horse? Show me the horse. There it is. I wanted to have the royal coaches running through the Parliament House without running through the walls, and I did it. I had to replace the streets that I used with invisible one-way roads, and now we've got the horses and the carts wandering around the outside. Where's the bus stop? I don't know. Did you put an invisible stop down to? I think I must have. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Looks like there's an invisible stop there as well. I wonder how I did that. I don't know, but it's fun. Look, we've got this guy cruising around inside the grounds to our Parliament House, which is actually Buck Palace, but you can see he came out of there beautifully, and this guy, he is going to go in through this entrance without clipping that. Problem. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how I put in that bus stop. I must have an invisible bus stop or something. I added so many mods to this in fixing up all sorts of things, and I've got a list. Can you see that? I've got a list a mile long. But let's get a couple of things underway. Look, 110 million in the bank, and something I have absolutely forgotten to pay off while we've been doing, because the money isn't a problem, but I'm holding the shift key down, and boom, loan gone. I had to do that ages ago, and I would have saved $60,000 every accounting period. Just so frivolous with money. No wonder the Canberra Building and Construction Authority didn't like Sir Walter. But anyway, let's have a look at that line. Thank you, Royal Coach, for doing what you did. Now, You may remember the Canberra maps that I showed you. I can't bring them up now. I forgot to prepare that earlier. But basically, the line went from Kingston railway station here out across the wetlands, like so, on this beautiful trestle, and then up through here. I had to remove a bit of the future. G'day, Robert. G'day, Trains with Nick. How are you? My goodness me, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages, Mr. Nick. How's it going over there? And then I planned some nice rail line, planted I should have said, along through here. I got up to this road, Constitution Avenue. I've got to bend it through that lot somehow, and then kept going along here, and surprise, surprise, guess where I'm coming back in? I'm coming back into where I first put the railway station. Because this line is, as it turns out, in the wrong spot. Who cares? It can stay there. That's the narrow gauge. And the reason it can stay there, I did try to put them side by side. I just want to show you what happens here with this. So let's take the narrow gauge rail. Look what happens to it. Catenary. No. Well, now you... Wait. What? Okay, try it again. Try it this way. Oh. Wonders will never surprise me. Last time I tried that, I tried to bring this one across here. Let me just see what happens. Because when I tried it in my practice run, and I brought it in from here into there, right? I did that. Yep. And then, here we go. That's what I did. That's what happened. And look, catenary's off. And I have no idea why it did that, so I'm not doing it. That's what I was raving about, trying to illustrate over here. You like the new thumbnail? I thought I'd ask Studio Gilby to create something for me. Something special for Walter Burley Griffin's Forbidden Railway Line. And that only took, I think, probably 6 attempts before our studio got it. But I think he did a reasonable job. It's not quite Walter. He didn't have the beard. Never mind. Maybe he did at some stage. You've taken a break from all things YouTube, have you, Nick? Started playing Transport Fever 2 again, but just for me, no series for this game. Oh, look, mate. Do whatever you want to do. Have fun. That's the whole point, isn't it, mate? That's it. I'm having fun. I was agonising a few weeks ago about this live streaming stuff. To myself, of course, because no one had listened. And I thought, stuff it. Just have fun. Just do what you do. Do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Could have thought it was a younger version of me, if you think, Gilbert. I don't think I've ever looked that elegant. But anyway, all right. So, what we have to do tonight is put in a passenger station here. And then I'm going to bring it up through here. Or through there. I think that street's doomed to die. I think that street has to go because that spot was on the original plan where he sort of had a whole heap of yards for this railway station before, remember, the plan, which never happened, which we can make happen, because that's what I love about this game. The plan was to extend it up here, all the way an hour's in that direction, up here to yes. So we can extend it across the top of our map to our pretend yes portal over here. I know. Look, as a creator, I get, what's the word, frustrated when I don't get the views that I think I should be getting. But if I go back to 4 years ago now, almost June, next month, 4 years ago, I look at the views I was getting there. I'm quite happy to get 150 to 250 views on most of my videos now. Still not enough, mind you, still not enough. I think I deserve a lot more. Yeah, right. Nah, forget that. Just have fun. Okay, Campbell. Coming through here was a pain, which is why I've left it to now. Trying to get that flowing through there. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'll just hook that up for now. And there's my problem. Right. I don't like what that's done to the streets. Unfortunately, there's really only one way to kill it, and that's to replace all of that portion of the street. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and while I'm here, I also downloaded another mod. I thought it was built into the game, but it wasn't. I had to download New Zealand railway crossings. I'm not going to comment there. To make them look a little bit more elegant. So let's go here. Click on this one. I'm going to make it just... I don't want the red one. I want the white one. So I'm going to replace... I have been already over the map and replaced all of these level crossings. I'm not going to do this one yet because, pause, I'm going to upset the game and spend a lot of money and get rid of a whole heap of industries and... Ouch. Ouch. So, just wind it down a bit. Come out flat. Thanks. Right, that's it. That's good. Okay, where are we? We're in town. So that means that needs to be whatever that street is. Good. And if I now, because it's flat, we'll just bring it out flat first. See, got rid of the hump. So the question is, if I join this up, have I got rid of the hump? Good enough. Right, rejoin this so we don't upset the people anymore. I need some catchy phrases. I've got them. Gilby. Mass clone is one of my catchiest phrases. But the other one I discovered... Let me demonstrate. Let's just put a farm here. Look. See these little red lines? Those little red lines that go up to the road? I have been calling them fingers right from episode 1. I was amazed. I went back and had a look. It's almost my most popular. Well, it is certainly the very first episode on the 22nd of June 2022 was or is still the most popular normal Let's Play Transport Fever 2 video I've done. Almost said 3 then. All right. Come across here. Right. Somehow I've got to get this line to hook into the passenger station. Oh, good luck with that, mate. Yeah, I know. It means I've got to do a little bit of finagling. What I want to do is put a big turning squircle in here for both. Wait. For both the freight, I want to take freight over there as well, and I want to take passengers over there as well. Right. Fingers, tendril, paths, connections. Mass clone. Yes. Oh, look. Gilby talking about how much effort goes into a video. Wow. You wait till you see the next VOD that I bring out. I don't know how much time I've put into it so far, but it has been enormous and it's still not finished. But what I want to do here, people, I want to get a connection, so it's got to go around. From here, it's got to go around and join up there. It's also got to go around from here. I know it's looking extremely messy. And also join up there, roughly. Right. I've got to keep the top line in place for the freight line up to the power station. But what I have to do here is bring this one out. Oh, not yet. No. Bit late. Bring it out earlier, please. I've got to take it over the top of this and then wang it around over to there at elevation. So let's give it a shift. Dot 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 dot. I can't see a damn thing. How have we got? We've gone up 3 meters. Keep going. Oh, I love this mod. 18. Keep. Yeah. No, just 18. 1.8%. Okay. Now, can you wang that around? Can I wang it around? You watch me. No, I can't. It's supposed to be wanged above that. Okay. How about a shift M? Just keep going up, 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 up. Ooh. I don't like that. Do I? Too many bloody trees in the way. Actually, that's not that bad. What's it whinging about? A collision here. Stuff it, you know, build anyway. That's another mod. That's another mod I love. I think that's good, because now the line goes, wangs it around over there, across the causeway that was destroyed by the July 22 flood. No, that's 1922. And then all the way into town. Right, and we can come around into the freight station if we need to, and it can also come around. It really needs to be double tracked. It's not even connected. Well, there you go, there's a problem. Right, you can go there. The track goes through a pillar. Where? What? The freight line? Don't you know how to fix that, Gilby? Watch. Whoops. Oh, you are a pain. Right, let's see if this fixes it. He's not going to let me. Okay, all right, smarty pants. I know how to fix that. I am going to do it from this side. What I'm going to do is cut it right back, please, to the river so that we go back to where it originally was. Now I'm going to come out straight and level. Up, please. 568. Okay, it's still 564. Come up to 567. And one more. No. Right, I'm going to tell it to build anyway. Thanks. Then I'm going to curve it around from here. Fingers crossed. And keeping it level. Okay, go up, go up, go up. 560. Doesn't like me, does it? Alright, stuff it. I'm going to redo that bit. Gilby, you make life awkward. Whoopsie daisy, what the hell? Now what's going on here? You should be fine. 560. Yeah, you don't need to go up that far. Okay. Well, you probably do. Just a bit of shift dot, please. Just keep it level. Whoa, look what happens. I get to a certain point and it says bridge pillar collision. Oh, I'll drop it down then. Okay, ta-da. Right. This is why I left this bit, because I knew it was going to be freaking pain in the neck. Ooh, I see what you're going to do here. Yes, it looks like I'm going to have to... I never realised that rail was that much higher than the road. Well, we can fix that, can't we? Right, bring it around. Where's the damn bridge? The track goes through a pillar. Look, I don't know. We just keep fiddling with this until I do a bit of Shift M. Ah, wait, that might have fixed it. Start with the bridge. No. Oh, damn you. Come up until you're level. Right. It really does. You know what you could do, Stephen? That you've got the damn thing enabled, but you keep forgetting to use it. Is this thing over here in the corner, and you can't see me. So what I need to do is lose me, transform over to there, and now you can see in the corner this experimental bridge and tunnel heights thing. It's not there, just one more click there. Good, okay. Okay, so what that does is adjusted the height of the bridge. Woohoo! And now I've got to redo this bit of track under here. Hopefully can we go down this time? Okay, that was a bit of N. And then join the freight line up to that. Problem solved. Ta-da! Yeah, it's got a bit of a dippity-doo-dah in it, but we have solved the crisis. I love Mad Hatter's old wooden bridge. Yes, I love his... oh, there was a hell of a dip there, wasn't there? I love his... this was actually apparently in Transport Fever 1, and he ported it over in 2. Let's hope he ports it over into 3. No, doesn't need to. Well, I don't know. If you believe that would have been better coming under straight, Stephen, rather than on the angle, but never mind. It's in place. If you believe the what are you doing? I want to turn this into an embankment. If you believe the publicity and the videos that we've seen, there we go, that's what I wanted. There are wooden bridges included. Don't you start on the smoothie stuff. Nonsense. That's not my word. Let me finish this thought, please. If you believe what we've seen, especially that first one with the old steam train and the old plane and flying across the wooden trestle, they're part of the game. The North American style trestle. I think that's a brilliant idea. All right, look at that. We've got it in place. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Now, what I need to do, we've got it all the way across here. Now, I didn't change these level crossings here yet because I was fiddling around with the streets and they would have reverted to something different. So now I've got them fixed up, right? This one, I've just got a normal ding-a-ding warning sign all the way along here. Warning sign, main road, I've got the big gates, yeah, whatever. The good thing about this is that he did have a couple of intermediate stations planned, so we could think about putting, you should have thunk about doing that before you put those streets back in. We'll get to that. Let's put the last one in. And I don't do smoothie Gilby, that's not my thing, that's a Seniac thing, and a, where's this gonna go? Right there. And a donut thing, it's not a Stephen thing. Just in case. Right, passenger station. Ooh. Small station, from 1930. Ooh. We could use one of these. How long? Let's make it 80. Who, oh, this looks like a German one. Well, it is only a temporary line. You probably could have done it the other way. Lower Civic. Nah. Actually, you know, that's probably, what size? Terminals, 128. It's a good size. I might, can I configure that? Or have I got to delete it before I can do anything else with it? You can go 100 metres? No, you can't. Yeah, sorry, you've got to delete it. This, I think, was one of the stations that came with the NEP narrow gauge tracks. But there, and that's the other one right there. But this one will do nicely. 2 tracks, yes, why not? 100 metres long, thanks. Platform roof. I don't understand what these words say, so let's have a little look. Oh, that didn't do anything. It was supposed to. I clicked middle, what middle means. Leng. Oh, okay, short, middle, long. Yes, and none. Okay. What do we want? I think we want long, don't we? I think long is good. Yeah, I think it'll fit the era for now. Considering the line was destroyed, that bridge was destroyed in 12 months' time. But we're keeping it. I tell you what, we are keeping it, and I want the full treatment here with platform. I think I will turn it around, please. Right. And then I can bring track into, what are you doing? I don't want 7, 6, no, I want that one, thanks. Did you choose? You didn't choose the right track here, Goose. That's better. You use the narrow gauge stuff. Oh yeah, but you know, it's Canberra, Gilby. You know what the climate's like in Canberra. I don't want the people to suffer. I provide coverage for them. Okay. Oh, is that acceptable? Yeah, it'll do. Alright, let's, just for interest's sake, can I go straight up there for now and join that? It might make it look a little bit better. And I'm just going to stop that there. And I'm going to put a depot over this side. I'm going to use the... Well, you could use the narrow. Can you use that? No, the track's too short. Damn. I'll use the little Spitzkehrer. Standard tracks, catenary, no. Bloody naughty Walter. Sounds like Uncle Walter from Farming Sim, doesn't it? 3 sets of clothing in any given day. Yeah, that's about right. That you're talking about Melbourne. That's good practice for living in Melbourne, isn't it? Sorry. What am I forgetting here? I think you're trying to do a crossover. Would I do it there? I wouldn't do it there. I'd do it over here. Okay, so you're telling me this is going to be double tracked. Is that what you're saying? Not like that it isn't. Look at the horrible thing it just did to that road. And that road. And that road. Good God. Why? Stupid game. Okay. It didn't like that, did it, at all? Oh, God. Have a sip of your coffee. It might help you concentrate. Too early to talk about weeds yet. Haven't even built the bloody thing, Gilby, so... What is... This is so annoying, this stupid thing that it does there with the road. You should just be able to go zoom, zoom over the top of that so easily and not do that. Oh, now it won't even let me do that. Okay, try. There we go. That's what you should be able to do. All right. Okay, I think the people of Reed will get another station, so we'll have double track in between there and there. I have no idea if this is what happened in the first place, but let's see what happens. Look at that. No, look at that naughty thing. It's going down. Don't want you to go down. You need to come out flat, please. Thanks. Beautiful. And then we'll use, I think, the same building again. Branch lines and narrow gauge from 1930. We'll keep it with a small platform this time. Spinning him around. And which side is which, please? Second track is on the top. So this is correct. Good. Oh, and you've done it again. I know, sorry. Configure? Yeah, alright. This should say standard tracks. It doesn't. That's what confused me. It's my story, I'm sticking to it. Righto, okay. Now, here we go again. Stupid thing. I don't have to do that at every single road crossing, am I? Looks like it. Bugger. Frustrating little things in this game that really give you the irks. Irk. Come across. Come on, come on. Come across. No, you don't like me. Alright, this is a problem. Right, what can we do about it? Let's do that. Oh. And then do that, right. Put that in. Yeah, not like that, Goose. Put that in like that, right. Now, come back to this 6-lane road. Which one was it? I think it's an urban one. Let's have a little look. Yes, it is. Alright, then join it up like that. And it looks fine. So much trouble just to put a crossing in. Hello, Joe Train, how are we? I'm having great fun trying to put bloody railway crossings in without the track behaving for once. Must be because you're here, buddy. Stupid thing. Alright. We are building, Joe Train. Was it Burley Griffin's forbidden railway line? It was forbidden because technically, even though it was on the plan, he was told, you can't build this, not allowed. But guess what? He went ahead and did it anyway. Naughty, naughty Walter. Anyway, okay. This is Reed, is it? Okay, are you are connecting. Look at that. That's nice. How much reach have you got? You reach up into there. Actually, you reach further because the railway, what's that thing called? A bus. It touches all of this, and so it sort of connects to the bus route. On its way over here. Righto. Okay, you might want to move that. No, I don't, because that's supplying, hopefully, the people that are waiting here are workers. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. There's Park Lane. Which one's Park Lane, Stephen? This one? Yes. More buses, please. I'll give them 5 more. Right, that might help. Okay, now back to the level crossings. Are they all the white crosses, please? Just to get this. Oh, this is an interesting station. Look, it's got the walking platforms and everything. What a top little mod. All right, you're the white one. Yes. Okay, these are all white ones. Good, good, good. You aren't. No, because that's a new one that I just created, right? And this one will be one of the red ones as well. So I only go on white because I think that's what Aussies have, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a railway engineer. Right. New line, maybe. We can get a passenger train happening here and go for a little ride. Woohoo! Oh, that's the narrow gauge. Stop looking at that. I thought, how the hell did a train get on my line? It didn't. Okay. Civic train depot. Let's buy a train, please. Steam, of course. And this will only be a little one. I'm thinking a bald. No, it won't be a bald one. It won't be anything with a cow catcher on it. It'll probably be. I love the BR53. I'm going to use that. Fair enough. And I'm going to make him black. Thanks. Buy that. Good. Passenger. What speed are we doing? 50. So we only need something small-ish. 50, like that one. From 1850. No, that's it. Early wooden passenger car offers little comfort. Sounds like a good thing to get for. I can't have the BR50 if these carriages can go faster. 100, 110, 6-wheeler. 100, 180, 100. Oh, poo. Dang it, going steel, strong raw, like a 1921. That sounds like what we would have had, I think. Oh, sorry. And they would have been in... Is that essentially maybe that colour? New South Wales Government Railways colour? That'll do. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Just do 4. Okay, now back to the train problem. We've got to be able to do 100. 75. Nope. Oh, yes. 90. Stuff at 90. It looks, these look too big. I think we'll just go with that one. No, not in the red. Sorry. In black. And I'll put it on a new line that runs from Civic somewhere. Oh, I can't see. All right, to there. Why? You haven't finished that yet. You have this thing where you half complete things all your life, Stephen? Yeah, maybe. Right, if you do that, is that going to fix that? No. Don't worry about it because that's fine. Signals. What were you doing before? Were you doing left-hand drive? No, I wasn't because I don't have... Look at that. It's done it again. Oh, painful. Wasn't the wrong Civic? Surely not. Did I press the wrong Civic? Oh damn it, I did too. That one? Civic Central. Right, Civic Central. We'll leave it called Civic Central. I'll come over to there. Good. Thanks, Kilby. Talk about hopeless. Okay, now I've got to fix this blasted track up again. Geez, this is annoying. Back up a little, thanks, and that means that's fine. Good. Okay, bring you along to there. That's no longer humpy bumpy. Right. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a bit of railway line to do that with. And then I'm going to end the double track just there for now. See how it goes. And a signal. Gee whiz, what's the longest one? I don't think I'll bother. I think I'll just put a waypoint here. We can use the station as a signal. You're going to have train horns tooting all the while. Wow. Yeah, I'll revisit all of that too because I don't like that. That just goes stupid. Okay, signal. There. And there. Okay, we'll give them a bit of a break in the middle. And there's got to be a crossover for these guys coming back. I suppose so. Okay, so we could put the crossover right there. Yeah, we could. Except it doesn't want to play. Don't do it right there, Stephen. Move it. You hate that. Okay, come from there and come back. Come. Why? Why? Thank you. Oh, how's that line looking? It's still only on one track because you've got to finish it. Okay. Right, line 1. Let's manage the line and get rid of the glare. After read, we have to travel all the way over to here. Now you realise this is only a single platform at the moment? Oh, what the heck? Oh, you still didn't connect that. Okay. I just want to get one single train onto this line to test it out, please. That's all I want to do. I want to see what it looks like. Better... No, you don't need that one there. Oh, look, it'll do. And I shall put signals there and there. And let's go back and see if I can put that train on the bloody... Oh, no, you can't because it hasn't come back yet. You've got to come back to Reed from Canberra. Back to... Not a bus stop, Stephen. No, there. This is the forbidden line. Wow. And now, Gilby, yes, I probably need to do something with the weeds because they're not good. But in the meantime, I want to bring this train out. We can have a little look at it. How many holes? 68. Yeah, that's not a bad looking train. Woohoo! Nice. Alright. Come on, bring it up. That's it. There you go, WBG. Your line is now in place and operational. It's just no one is going to get here yet. Especially since we haven't got it connected to the town. No! You know, the only advantage with having a zillion hours in this game is that you realise you've made mistakes before they actually happen. No. Yeah. Well, you realise that because there's no people on the passenger platform here, you instantly know why there's nobody waiting here. It's because you stupidly got to do something. I don't like that. I am just going to bring it out on a nice straight line like that and let the fingers do the walking. Literally. Try again. Sure. Are we on the right side? Look, I don't, at this point in time, do I really care? We won't get anybody anyway, so who cares? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the forbidden line. Well done. Well done. I didn't check to see how many people can actually how many people that station actually reaches. But never mind. Oh, we should be going now then over this side. Just because we can. So there we go. Let's get rid of me and let's have a little look at the train. As it... I love the old bus too. Check out the bus. The old Schneider. I think that's the Schneider. Nice looking bus. Woohoo! I know. It's good, isn't it? I love all this stuff cruising through the countryside. I turned the me off because I want to drink my cold coffee, and I don't want to subject you to. That was terrible. Up and down and yo-yo material there. Oh, subject you to the paces that I pull. Don't forget to smash the like button. Indeed. Show my support. Show your support for Mr. Spry, Stephen, please. Mr. Spry was my father. Actually, I have now lived longer than my father did. Oh shit, that's a scary thought. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to have to revisit all these horns coming through here. I think they're going to be too many. But anyway. Let's come over this side because I think it's a slightly better view. I don't know, is it? We're just going to run into trees. Tamajourney 98, how are you? Hello. To use DG UK's thing. Hello, Nick. Don't have a like button. I read that as I don't have a like button on mobile, so I'll have to have a beer. You can do that too if you want. Oh, crap, that's terrible. And again. This is why, people, we do cab rides. We do cab rides so that you can see atrocious roller coaster pieces of track like that so that you can fix them. And I'm not liking the look of this. This is not as bad as I thought, actually. Right. Isn't there a like button on mobile? That's annoying. That is so annoying. But here we are, on the trestle. I don't think the contractor's got the memo about how to build this trestle because, as I said, history told us that it didn't last past 1 year or 13 months, thanks to a flood. Which is a bit of a worry. Maybe they should have done something a bit better than wooden, perhaps. Ah, Mad Hatter, you've done it again. I love that view. Old steam train on timber trestle. Brilliant. You're going to have to go up. Trees are in the way. Oh, it's not beer o'clock for you. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I tell you what, I don't think there's going to be anyone waiting for us in at the station. Yeah, I don't know if that's the way it would have been done, but what the heck? It's my game. It's my railroad. I'll do what I want with it, thanks. Right. Zooming in for the kill. Oh, wait, stop. Crap. Look. there's a log train. I wonder how long he's been waiting there. Ooh, good point. Good point. Oh, look. Oh dear. There's another train. I think if I get out of this view, I will have 2 trains in a face-off. Damn it. Now you know why that happened? Why? Because I put that signal there. Because normally this train, or previously, that train would have waited where he's waiting. Oh, God help us. Look at this. I've made him. Alright, hang on. We're going to have to fix this. Damn it all. Damn it all. Oh, this isn't good. Well done, Stephen. Okay, look, don't panic. We'll put a bit of double track right here. We'll come up to here. Yes. And then that can go over to there. Right. So this is what that 5,000 hours buys you. Quick solutions to situations like that. Yeah, something like that. Right. He should be able to go now. He is. Thank God for that. But how far can he get? He can get up to that signal. Right. Don't like it, but what the heck? Alright. Oh, look at... Wow. Forbidden line. 10 people waiting. Yes. Now, the problem with the forbidden line, of course, is that I haven't... Oh, thanks, autosave. Good timing. I need to adjust it. Yeah, all in good time, buddy. I need to adjust this to run around the train. Run around the train. How can it run around the train when there's no track to run around? Technicality. We can pretend. How can we pretend? We can pretend by putting a runaround track there, like that. Yes. And in like so. Yeah, that's working well. Shut up. Get out of the way. Thanks. Alright, I can bring it. No. What? What's got... This is station track, Stephen. Ooh. Good point. It is station track right there. Alright, look, you get out of my way, buddy. Go, Amscray. You go in the station and stop there. Now, the way I built this station was offset. And all of this bit along here is station track, as you can see. So what I need to do is remove that bit of station track. In fact, I can remove all of that. Right. And then come in with normal track. Right. Well, you join it up might help. I better bring me back in the scene so you can see the frustration on my face. Join that back up there. Good. That reminds me, I've got to show you something. And then put that down there. Now we can pretend that he can do a runaround. Okay, I'll be interested to see how the... Wait on. Runaround train. Train 18. Okay. I'll be interested to see how this works. Because technically, if he did a runaround, he would... Oh, what are you doing to me, stupid? Not enough video data, my... Right. I'll just sit here until it gets enough video data. No, I won't, because the dropped frames is a terrible percentage at the moment. I haven't worked it out. I've got this super duper computer, I've got a super duper satellite connection, and it's still playing up with me. Alright, if I've done everything right, you should pretend and be facing... Yeah, look, let's just do it and see what happens. Oh, and now it's excellent. Can't work it out. Right, you will pick up your people. Right, and then, yes, it did. Look, see? The loco is still facing in the same direction. Beauty! That's what I wanted to see. Right, excellent. So, although we didn't see it, we can pretend that the loco went from here, up there, reversed round, up to there, and then came in and picked up those carriages. Right, now what are we waiting for? We would be waiting for that. So, I'm going to wait for him to get out of the way. Is anybody waiting up here? Oh my gosh, look what you've got happening up here. I have created a traffic jam. That's the thing about this game. That's what I love about it. Creating traffic jams. Thank you. Alright. Who's next? He's off. Good. Let him do his thing. Just while we're at it, how many people are waiting here? Nobody. Why? It's connected. How many are waiting here? One. But the connection's okay. The bus stop. What the heck's going on here? Oh, okay. The bus stop. Is that connected to the station? No. Right, so I've got a terrible connection from here. It covers all of this area, but it doesn't cover enough of it. And this bus stop doesn't reach. Oh, that's a future me problem. All I wanted to do is to get something on there. Thank you, WBG. Alright, let's find my train again, because he's got a job to do. As soon as he gets over the bridge. Anyone know what job that is? I will show you. I love it. Running backwards. Beautiful. Running around the train. Good stuff. Alright, his job is what Gilby wanted me to do before I even finished the lines. But this guy is going to, if I get all of these setups right, okay, so fat brush, yes, strength on 1 and drop that down to about 7.6, and now I'm ready for double track fast ballasting. Boom. You idiot. I know. Oh, I don't want to look in there. That's as cold as. Whatever. That's only an hour old. What's wrong with you? That's terrible. What amazes me, okay, this line was never rebuilt. It was on the original plan, but it wasn't meant to be built straight away. And then Walter Burley Griffin built it. Naughty, naughty Walter. And he shouldn't have, and got into lots of trouble. Why are you doing that? I don't know. But then when that bridge got flooded 13 months after it was built, well, Walter wasn't around anymore. at that point in time, he'd handed in his resignation, said, stuff you to the bureaucrats, who were making life extremely hard for him, apparently, over all sorts of issues. Whatever. But they didn't rebuild it. And had they rebuilt it, I don't know why. I really don't know why they didn't, but had they rebuilt it, go faster, Stephen, so we can get up to where it matters, please. Sure, okay. And now, slow it down. Right, now I can... There you go, Gilby. Doing your weeding. Thank you. I love this technique. It gives you a chance to see what your line looks like. We do have people waiting. That's good. 10. How many are getting off here, I wonder? No. All of them. And we picked up 7. Wow. Okay, so the Kingston people came over to read. That's interesting. And now we've got 7. I love the way he walked across that wooden crossing there. Good to see. And now the Reed people are going up to Civic. I think the train's a bit big, Stephen. Look, I got 106 million in the bank. At this point, I don't care. You're not a very good public servant. Yes, I am. That's exactly what a public servant would say. Our instruction was to put a train on the line. We've done it. No one said anything about it making money. Fair enough. Oh, you almost missed that bit. Go a bit faster and we'll get this over and done with. And then we can move on to something different. Whoa! I wasn't ready for that. Okay, would you like to finish off the rest of this? I probably could. In fact, we could probably do something with a yard up here, but not tonight. Nah. We could put a yard up here later. You could probably park some stuff there too. Nah, don't want to. I really want to bring a bus in through here. Well, you can't take any of these because these were the buses that were there originally. That's a shame. I really want to... Now, hang on. Let's have a little look at this, please. How far do the fingers come? They come to that point. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Because I was thinking of trying to put these bus stops back on this piece of street again. And... Look, just keep going. You can't put... I was gonna... Pedestrian pathways. That's why you like this mod. Okay, pedestrian pathway. We will take a 3 metre wide pedestrian... Oh, God, help us. Right, bring it up to there, so you've got fingers. Right, good. And then do it halfway. Split it. Oh, not quite what you had in mind, Stephen. No, it's not railway track either. Alright, just do it from there to there. Thanks. Now do the curvy bit. Bring your path over. Ooh, wait. Okay, and do a straight bit. Straight bit here across the front. So it connects. Yep, okay. And now, if you do a curvy bit, no, just do a straight bit. Thanks. And now do a curvy bit. Right, how far? You see, that's now highlighted. Is that still the station, is it? Yes. So the lines are on both sides. Good. Let's take this line here. Ooh, that's all of them. Which has got the least? They're all going back to Northbourne over. It doesn't really matter, does it? What I'm trying to do here is to put some bus stops in. Last time I tried to do this, it didn't want to play. There you go, that's the one I did, the invisible bus stop. That's the one I put into the Parliament House. Now, if I put you there, are you going to be able to get across to here to turn? I don't think you are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you there instead. That gives you a couple of, you can get across to that middle lane and then you can get across, should work. And coming back, it doesn't matter where you are because that's a straight ahead lane. There. Okay, let's adjust route 2, please. And God, I can't see a damn thing. Okay, heading 14, after 14. 14, add station. Come to there. It didn't like it. It didn't do it. It didn't do it. Bugger. That's no good. Try there. Okay, goes to middle lane, crosses to the middle lane, crosses to the outside lane. That's painful, isn't it? Okay, on the way back, it'll be after 26. Torrens Street, add station, and hopefully we will come down there. Just route 2, please. Okay, bus stop comes out to that lane, and that's a turning lane, so it can get back into that. Okay, that's enough for us. Anyone that wants to catch the train, see, both of those are now within reach. So on route 2, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So route 2 people. Uh-oh, don't like the look of that. What's going on here? No. Torrens Street. I think stop 26 is on the wrong platform, so let's try the other platform. That's better. Alright, do any of the other lines do that? Route 1. Yeah, Route 1 does it as well. Stop 26. On number 2, please. Thanks. And Route 4 is the other one that... Really? Why does Route 4 do that? I don't know. Route 1. Don't know what's going on here. I think you've got them all muxed up. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Okay. What I have managed to achieve here is hopefully getting people into Civic Central to get onto the forbidden train. We did have some people waiting here. How many bodies on? 40. That's quite a good number. Alright, I'm just going to let that... you know what? I was going to knock a carriage off, but bugger it, I'll leave it on. Hello, Jefferson. How are you, buddy? I'm consulting my list. I have just put Walter Burley Griffin's forbidden passenger line. Forbidden in that he wasn't supposed to build it yet, but he decided to do it anyway. He's supposed to do something different. But he said, no, I'm going to build the railway line where I want it to go. So I've just put that in place. And then stuffed up all sorts of things down here. Now, one thing I did want to talk about. This doesn't exist in real life. As you can see, we've got a lot of traffic using it, right? The reason that shed is there is because, pause, wait, be careful, is because without it, without it, I didn't think that well, if you didn't have the road that shouldn't be there, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I shouldn't have that road there. Right. So, this is Country Road, right. I'm going to keep that one there, and I'm going to bring that one up to there like that. Right. So somehow I've got to connect the freight station here to this. And that's what that shed was doing. Right? But I didn't like it. It just looked so out of place. A shed out in the middle of nowhere. And then I was watching Farming Sims on his console edition. And he's using a great little mod by Radical. I will show you which one it is. Down the bottom of the list. Look how long it's getting. It's called Cargo Station Modules. Right, I've added a few others, which we'll get into shortly. But Cargo Station Modules. So I want to put one of Radical's cargo station modules in here, and it's under the tab called Ground Platforms. And of course, these are all cargo platforms. Era A stone, Era B 5 metre. Oh, that's a wide one. So he's got wide ones and skinny ones, wide ones in concrete and skinny ones. He's got wide ones in gravel and skinny ones in gravel. Right, and this one is just bare ground. And look, it's got fingers. Okay, what else he got? He's got, that's a full width one. This is a 5 metre one. Bare ground, no fingers. So I have to use the fat one. He's got this one here as well. Invisible terraformable. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's no difference as far as I'm concerned between those two. So let's see if we now have, we do, look at that. That was what I was trying to achieve with that horrible setup that I had before. So if I can, no, pause please. Do this, right, I am just going to, no, that one, thanks. Okay, I'm going to curl that around to there. Make sure that it still highlights that, which it does. The other thing I might do for Ron, you know Ron, don't you? Do you know Ron Gilby? Later Ron is bring this guy up like that and bring him across the back straight. See if I can get some fingers into the... I can. I know that's cheating. But I've got some fingers that can get into the mail sorting centre for later Ron. That was what I was thinking about doing. So that's good. It didn't help though. Look. Oh, poo. It didn't either. No, that stopped right there. Oh, how buggerer. Wait. Let's shorten the distance, please. Oh, fingers crossed. Let's see if that makes any difference. No. Oh, well, that was a pain. Okay, can you... I was going to say... Alright, I'm thinking if I... Okay, I know this is all wrong on so many levels, but... Where'd to go? That wide one? Right. Oh, I see what you're doing. You bring it closer. Yep. Bringing it closer. Cheating, I know, but let's have a look. Now it works. Fair enough. Why not? In fact, you don't even need, do you? Do you need that? No, you don't. Because this is all part of the... Ooh, I love these modular stations. Enjoying quite a relaxed bank holiday weekend so far. Ooh, bank holiday weekends. We just had last weekend a long weekend for Anzac Day. Not that I notice any difference with holiday weekends because I'm retired and live out in the middle of nowhere. But so those fingers need to be painted over Gilby. But the good thing is, ooh, wait. I don't need this one yet. What I can do now that I've done that, and this isn't station track anymore through here, perhaps I can give this a much more elegant join. Would you call that elegant? Maybe not, but what we can do is... No, you can't do that. Alright, I'll do this. And bring that in just there. Wait. Bring it out first. Right, this is going to be the out for the freight, and this is going to be just joining up nicely like that. You've got a bit more grass that needs to be got rid of, Mr. Spry. Bloody weeds. I only do them when Gilby or MGL are around, and Gilby's there. Look, eyeing me off, making sure I do the right thing. Yeah, I think this line will continue when I am ready to bring some freight in. Okay, have we stuffed anything? No, look, it's still going. Good, alright. So, that needs to be covered with paint. Nice. Oh, not that colour. Yuck. A bit of brown, no, too much brown. Alright, then we'll use Ham's favourite gravel. Gravel. And just... there we go. So we've covered up the fingers. Probably could do with a bit of smoothage. That signal, you could probably move it. I'd like to know, are we going? We're not going. I'd like to know how long these trains are that aren't here anymore. Because I want to see if we can get one of the freight trains to actually just park there in that section from here back without blocking that. That would be good to know. Now, the passenger train, if it was coming in, would have to wait back there, or no, you don't want it to wait here. Well, you could. You'd have to put the loop there so the other one could get around. Flight sim streams lately. Yes. Been to Starbucks. Just rolled one. Rolled one. What? Stephen streaming. Sweet. I just rolled one a little while ago too, Jeff. I'm trying to work out where to put this signal. I think if I put another signal, okay, let's, what the heck is that? That's a train. Okay. Wait. You have to be clear out of there before any more of these coal trains come in, because this is only single track. That looks like it's got a kink in it. Whatever. Come on, where is this damn train you're waiting for? Right here. Well, go faster, young fella. Now, what I want to know is... ooh, it looks like it's very long. It's... wow, it's almost too long for that section of track. I'll try. I'll put you there. And I'll put you right... that one doesn't matter. That's got plenty of length behind it. But this one is the one I'm worried about. Okay, so now that you've done that, right, I need a passing section here for passenger trains that might come in along this line. Okay, passing. Now, none of this existed at Canberra, of course. It was pretty much single track. Maybe there was... oh, come on. How many more times are you going to do that, Stephen? Several, by the looks of it. Maybe there were... that's better. Maybe there was something that just separated the... look, the amount of trains that were here wasn't enormous anyway, so it wasn't a problem. We make it a problem when we play this game by wanting to see so much train traffic. So there you go. Alright, signal, yes please, you can stop. Why have you done this on the left hand traffic? Ooh, that's a point. No, look, it doesn't matter, does it? Not really. We'll go right-hand traffic. We'll go game default. Bloody left-hand traffic. As I prefer to watch. I think I got my private pilot's license in FSX. What's FSX? I don't know. Oh, Flight Simulator X. Been a hot minute. Looking forward to getting started over at some point. I'm not at all interested in Flight Simulator. I mean, I love watching it, I suppose. I haven't watched it. The last time I watched Flight Simulator was essentially when Ham was doing his thing. And that was over 12 months ago in Flight Sim. He was visiting all of his cruise locations, flying around. Oh, look, Stephen's place somewhere down there, and there's Dan's place over there. That was fun. But I haven't watched anything like that since then. All right, are we going? We are going. Hopefully things are working. Got this guy, this passenger train running between Kingston and Civic on the Forbidden Line, doing the runaround move, which is really great. Right, so what's on the list? Well, I told you about the level crossings. Yes, good stuff. I crossed that off. I've done the loan. Told you I had a list. I know what else I needed to do. Over here at beautiful Parliament House, we've got some people wandering around, as you can see. These people are going into these things, people magnets. But what I thought would also be nice, there's a people magnet there and there as well, I think. Or is there? I don't know. Maybe I deleted them. I can't tell. I thought I put people magnets there, but what I want to do is use one of Ingo's mods. Asset. That's that one. Under asset, under the 111111 thing, Ingo's got a whole heap of random bodies, random peoples. So I'm just, oh God, what happened to the groups? Both. Oh, here we go. 10 persons standing in one direction. Vanilla off. No, wait on. Vanilla persons recolored. Automatic rotation. Let's suggest that we've got these people standing outside the gates of Parliament, having a bit of a chat to the fella in charge there. Hello, how we doing? We're doing good. Yeah, yep. It's a tour group by the looks of it. You've got to know what you're doing to stream that and chat. You do. Whatever you... Look, I think you've got to have personality. You've got to do weird shit to make it a bit more interesting. I mean, Transport Fever 2. What's so interesting about that? Nothing really. It's the entertainment that the streamer provides, basically. Although you might pick up a few new tricks, like how we did the horses and so on in here. I think we need more people, please. More people. Both. 1900. What's 1900? Ooh. Standing. I think we're just going to do 10-person group standing side by side. Perhaps this is another tour group over here, checking out what's going on up here. Being told by somebody about the historic gates. Who knows? But, you know, doing little things like that adds just a little bit more life to it, which is great. And this, I love this royal carriage, royal stagecoach, running around inside old Parliament House. I adjusted the streets to be the narrow one-way invisible roads using the invisible bus depots we saw earlier on the mod list. And that's how that happens. Nice. All right. Wow. What did you have to do, Jeff? I had to loan myself 250 mil in my very hard game. Managed to pay back 100 mil so far. Very hard game of Transport Fever. Yes, just change the difficulty back to hard, you'll be cool. Hello, MGL. Yes, you're late. Where's your late note? That's all right. All is forgiven. I'm just crossing things off a list. A list of things I discovered. Oh, I can cross that one off too. We've just built the Forbidden Line, MGL. You've missed it. Stone and bricks. Hotels. Paxton. I did want to fix. Look at the number of people that are waiting here. And the traffic jam these friggin' buses are causing. So I did want to fix this. How can I fix it, people? Using vanilla tools. Easy peasy. Let's just take a normal bit of road, like so. Wait. Where's the other one? Oh, they're both on this side of the road. It doesn't matter. Don't panic. Okay, alright. I'm going to do that. Hopefully, this will work. Fingers crossed. Alright, what road is there at the moment? It's that one. It's the 2-lane medium country road. If we go 4-lane and magic wand this lot, right? Okay. Now I've got to get rid of these horrible things. And what I've done, well, apart from separating the group of people that were waiting, but I've applied that same bus trick that I did somewhere else on the map. I can't even remember where it was now. But eventually the buses will pull in here. Maybe not that one, this next, wherever that fellow is. He should probably pull in. When he comes in, there he goes. And that one, right? So, oh, look out, buddy. Jesus. Daredevil. Alright, so I would really like to do that sort of thing wherever we see this sort of nonsense going on. But you've got to remember that we're going to have to move that back. So, alright, let's kill the bus stop. Thanks. Put the temporary street in. Straight pit. Thanks. There. Good. Put another temporary bit in there. Good. Go to the wide bit and put that in. Okay, then get rid of that and that and that and that. And then, fingers crossed, buildings, put that back in, and we got rid of it. So I had to move it down the road a little bit, and by segmenting, putting extra nodes in, I was able to select exactly where I wanted it. And all these people, look at how many people there are here waiting for these buses. It's ridiculous. Oh, did you get lost, buddy? Sorry about that, Chief. Did I upset you? Oh, look where he's going. Hotel Canberra. So this is the other mod that I always forget to activate it. I don't know why. I don't know why I always forget to activate it. I'm naughty. But it's now activated. So what I want to do, this is the CB Assets Collection. And where are we? We're in Era B. Yeah, don't like Era B. Whatever. Okay. So, these bus stops were set up outside hotels. Right? So, Era A, Era B, Era B. Right. These commercial places. Right, I'm going to make them commercial 50, 40, 50, 40. How many people would work in a hotel? 50, 40? I don't know, that'll do. Commercial 40. Oh, no. You didn't, did you? I don't know what I did. I think I did. Oh, crap. Don't want that. Oops. Okay, try again. Let's have decorations on. Terrain alignment. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to take one of the ones down the bottom here, which are the 4x4s. We'll just. Oh my God, Father! No, they are ridiculous. Okay, how about Era A? Let's try the Era A ones. Okay, same again. Down to the bottom, COM2. That looks a little bit better. Okay, country road. Where's the road? Where's the road? It needs to be country one. Where's the road? Oh, out the back. Okay, but I want fingers at the front so it connects to the hotel. Ooh. Let's just try off. Come on, it's got to connect to there somehow, surely. Try collision off, Stephen. There you go. Now you've got the fingers. You got to just play around with these. You're not going to get any fingers that way, though. Oh, bugger. Spin it. The whole point is to get fingers. And that's what I got. So this is the Hotel Canberra. Oh, Stephen. Caps lock. There we go. Alright, so there's a whole heap of these all around the place. This is Hotel Wellington. Over here was the Governor's House. So I could place the Governor's House, couldn't I, if I keep doing this sort of thing? Because we've got Era A residential. We changed this to 20. And we do one of these. Does this look collision off? Wait. It's got to hit a road. There we go. There's a road. Okay, turn it around. That'll do. You could try a street. Okay, it needs to be collision on. Right. If you have a street when you're using this particular mod, you actually will get cars driving in and out of there. If you choose no street, you'll only get people walking there, but as you can see, I can't use the collision on one, I've got to use the collision off one. Go figure. Alright, country 2, I've got to get the road to match. Oh, stop fiddling around. Right there, please. Okay. What's the governor's place called? Governor's Lodge, isn't it? Isn't that what it is? I think. Okay, so there's the Governor's Lodge. Is it within cooee of the bus stop? It should be. Yes, it is. Fine. It's fine. People can walk from there to there. Good. So, oh, sorry, Gilby. Yes, you're right. They are overloaded to buggery. it's National Circuit Deacon, so that's coming from there and going around this way. It's only those ones that are overloaded. This is the problem with this game, especially with Route 1, although that one's also overloaded. Look where Route 3 goes, right? Route 1 is worse. Route 1 goes all the way down here and does all of this nonsense as well. But the stupid thing is, the route itself isn't overloaded, it's just that stop that is crazy. Yeah, wrong, maybe that one. Those two stops that are crazy. You know, you've added some kind of UI mod at some point, but I don't remember doing it. I have to select extra menus to change stuff, and I've lost the search option. How recent, Nick? What place is it? I think it's the Governor's Lodge. It's where the Governor lives. Nick? All I can suggest is that you go here into your save game, and these are all added in the order that you added them, right? So I would just suggest going back through the list, and if you find something you don't understand, hit the show details button. Kirribilli houses in Siddeley. So yeah, mate, just go back through your list until you find something that vaguely does whatever. Now, Gilby was talking about how these places are overloaded. Was he? No, yes he was. All right. So I did this, but because of these stops, they don't help overloading. What else can we do? Oh, dear. I like your spelling, MGL. I thought it was good. Yeah. Well, that's Tavern Journey. That's exactly where I'm getting to a while ago. So preload list is started. Definitely. Well, good luck finding it, buddy. This is what I'm getting at, Tavern Journey. These guys. Now this is something how you can deal with. Jeez, there's a lot. How many are there? 59. There's over 100. 99. There's 106 waiting there. This one, there's more, 120 odd. So you saw how I simply replaced that bus stop with the wider road and then the new. So next step, let's remove them again. Now the reason I removed them now is because did you stuff something up? Why do we not see the thing? Well, you should. What I wanted to add this time around is actually add the bus tram station. So I'm going to make it a little longer. I'm going to add it here. Okay, it will replace the one. Okay, the road's doing weird shit. Let's go back to the street and put it back to that. Seeing we're not doing that anymore. Come into buildings and just do this. And why I'm doing this is because I can make these platforms waiting here longer. Right? But if I'm waiting to go to the loo, what I can do is double one. Yeah, mate, double one. Okay, passenger. See these? Small passenger building for waiting passengers. Provides capacity for 20 people or 60. I would imagine there'd be toilets in there. Although, this is 1920. 30. So, this looks a bit modern for 1930. I think. I don't know. But there we go. There's the vanilla loos that have been added to this bus stop. Now watch everybody rush in to find their spot. So what we did there was we got the bus stop off the street. Oh, look, somebody's going to go in and people aren't going to be ready and people are going to miss their bus. It's full anyway. Right. Going to drop anybody off here? Well, this is the problem with the long routes. He probably won't drop anybody. It'll stay on 9. Yeah, I stopped here and I just kept on going. Jeff, they add extra capacity as well. If we can, oh, we can't. All right, platform 1. Everything's going in on platform 1, which is not what they wanted. Oh, okay. The ones that are coming back, I want them on platform 2. But what they do is they've added extra capacity here. So now we've got, if I split these guys up, right, I can put you on terminal 2. Right, I can put, I'll put the higher numbers on terminal 2. I think this is the way it'll work. Put you all on terminal 2. Where's that one on terminal 2? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got a 48 capacity on both of those now, there and there. And then I've got 120 capacity in these buildings. So that's 96, over 200 people. So go. As opposed to, we come up to here. So what do we have? 200 people for that. This one, have a look. Terminals, 48, 51. So let's say 100, half as much. And I can't expand any of that. So I know I just did that, and if it was one of these over here that you wanted, that had bugger all people on it, or was a lot had smaller number of people waiting, like in town perhaps, that one doesn't have many waiting. You could probably make that road a 3. Have we got a 3-lane road? I don't know, do we? You're the one telling the story. Streets. Yeah, we do. We've got a 3-lane road. We could put a 3-lane street there and slip the bus stop off to the side. Same on this one. We'd lose a building. Doesn't matter. So that solution will work there. This one, ooh. This particular stop here, you know where most of these people are going? Franklin Street South, 37 of them. Where's Franklin Street South? The next bloody stop up the road. Lazy buggers, before I put that bus stop in, they would have walked. Now the bus stop's there, they're waiting for the bus. Anyway, so the whole point of this last 10 minutes or so was to let you know that apart from adding new buses, so let's see. No, that's not what you wanted, Stephen. Okay, it wasn't. I wanted to know Route 1, Route 3. Okay, well, I will add more buses to Route 1. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll add 10 more buses to Route 1. And 63. How many were waiting there? 60. I'll add 10 more buses to Route 3 too. 3, 4, 5. I'll add 10 more buses to Route 3. Look, it's a service that essentially only gets the public servants to work, so it doesn't have to make money. There you go. We're in Canberra. They need to make money on public transport in Canberra. Right. What about you? Look, you're fine. Terminals. Yeah, no, that's okay. All right. Checks list. Hotels. Okay, I've got all the hotels. I will circle that because I need to continue it. Right. Okay, Kingston Freight ground platforms. I have done that. I did notice something when I was looking at this, and you've got to keep looking over what you've done, because what I want to show you is the narrow gauge line that we put in last time, right? He has a whole heap of this stuff, timber, sitting there. The question is, it's timber that's come somehow found its way down here. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have got here. But because it got here, it's been transferred over to here onto this line. So let's follow the timber. Okay. That line drops it here at Parliament House on the narrow gauge line. And now we've got timber. Sorry, try this one. We've now got timber going into Civic. Right. Why? Follow the narrow gauge line over to Civic. Okay. What's taking the timber here? Okay, comes in here. Right. It's supposed to be bringing bricks over to here. Right. So these guys here. Bricks. See? Bricks on the truck. Bricks. 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 The trouble is that when we deliver them to Acton, we have to deliver the bricks here over to Acton. Toaster, see, here, comes down, delivers them there. No, that's a bus stop. So it is, delivers them there. Right? Brings the bricks over to here. So the question is, that explains the answer. The bricks and timber come over. The timber goes into here, which means this thing it hasn't done for a while, but see, it's got suppliers. Its suppliers are coming all the way from over here, which is bloody ridiculous. It's on the other side of the map, particularly when Acton has a forest here on Black Mountain that we could use and produce our own planks here. And what all of that means is that Stephen, in his infinite wisdom, forgot over here on this line, because this was only ever meant to be a vanity line, just something here that looked pretty. It wasn't meant to move anything. It was just in there to get trains working on the narrow gauge setup. So you really, really, really have to watch what's going on, because the trains that are bringing the coal here suppliers, aren't bringing all the coal. They're bringing some coal and freaking timber as well, which is so damned annoying. Oh, don't look at the weeds, Gilby, don't look at the weeds. Oh, the narrow gauge track's looking quite nice. Yeah, but this one isn't. Alright, so I've done that. I've stopped that one. Nice to see. What I would like to do is to have a little bio break. Oh, would you now? Yes. So what I'm going to do is sit on this train for a bit. Where are we going? Parliament House. Alright, we'll sit on the narrow gauge train for a bit while Stephen has a bio break from his cup of coffee. Crazy. And just come out of Raz out, not back and back. There we go. Oh, hello, we're going backwards. Yeah. Alright. So this guy's job is to take bricks from up here. Ooh. Are you on the other platform? Yes, he is. It's alright, he's on the right-hand platform. Which means our little shunter train from the powerhouse can just do his thing, backwards and forward. Okay, so that's that done. So I'll let him do his thing just for a minute or two while I have a little wander to the little boy's room. Back in a tick. Oh, are we there yet? Goodness gracious me. Oh, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, you can inflict it on whomever you wish to, MGL. I understand perfectly. My brother-in-law, he cannot read or write, so he wouldn't even be able to read what was going on. Well, he probably could by now, I suppose, but not a very good reader. But look, that doesn't stop you from being a good person and getting on in the world, that's for sure. And anyone that makes fun of you for doing just that should be the cut insight should be very naughty. Very naughty. It shouldn't be allowed. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Inflict away, buddy. I don't mind it one little bit. All right. While I was away weeing, I did have a look on what's it called? Google Maps. That's the fella. And that building that I just placed is actually called The Lodge in Canberra. I don't know who lodges there. It's a government, says it's a government building. So I think it's where the Prime Minister lives when he's in Canberra, isn't it? I love these little, narrow gauge trains. The camera position on them is all weird. It's a lot higher. It's as if these trains are shorter and lower and stuff compared to the vanilla. But anyway, I don't think Canberra looks... Yeah, look, the new game has a whole heap of... What did they say? 400 new buildings? I hope they've improved their building content, or is it still going to look very cartoony-ish? I don't like this era. Sorry. It's probably what I should turn era B and C off. While we're here, is there anybody waiting? There. No, the train just left, stupid. Oh. Whoa, got 42 people on it. Alright, so come back over to this place. And this is The Lodge. Prime Minister's residence. Oh. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't... Okay, Siri. Hello. Who lives at The Lodge in Canberra?
Okay, I found this on the web for who lives at the lodge in Canberra.
Yeah, just,
check it out.
I wish you could read it to me, but anyway, it's the Prime Minister of Australia. Thanks, Siri. Goodbye. Siri's dumb. You didn't hear that. Siri gives you things. It should just answer the question. Anyway, look, I don't care. It's a bloody politician that lives there. No, the Governor General lives over here at Yarralumla, where, well, not yet, but over here at Yarralumla House, somewhere over here. So that's where I know that because that's why I put the Yarralumla Homestead there, because as a farm, because it was one of the original homesteads in the area, and yeah, there you go. Okay, how are we doing here? This is looking, yeah, not working very well, Stephen. Oh, damn. All right. You know what that means? It means I haven't been watching the line rates, because this is now up to 300 input from the stone, which is over here, which is 300, see? And the line rate on this line is only, oh, you know what that means? You know what that means? I love it, I love it, I love it. Excuse me while I take a moment to compose myself. Right, deep breath. Manage line. No, manage vehicles, you buggered that. Sorry. Ready for it. This is going to create a humongous traffic jam here, but I don't care. Mass freaking clone. Oh, jeez. I thought something had busted then. Alright, good-o. Line rate, please. 311. Well, I got a bit of a backlog waiting there, buddy. That could be both platforms, please. Oh, it is. Oh, it didn't look like it. Okay, I don't need to worry about overflow here because it's a stone quarry and it's just going to churn it out anyway. Yeah, don't know about that flow of traffic, but they have to get all the way over here. All right. So, consumers, 90 and 80, 9 and 8, 17, 170. Oh, good luck here, buddy. 170, 130. Right, 3 into that is 40 something. So if I get another train, modern buildings are breaking out in a rash. Yeah, I hate the way, actually, I've got buildings, town buildings no end year on, so technically a lot of the older places should stay. But I think I introduced it too late. Right, what are you doing? I am going to throw another one of these on the line, because I can. Just the one. That'll take it up to 170-ish. Good. Still got a backlog of conmat here, though. Yeah, whatever. No, I'm not worried about that. So there's our new little narrow gauge train. So 170, eh? Okay, so over here, the Civic train. Yeah, well, this is going to be nowhere near 170. I can't do the math. That's going to be 150 if I throw another one of those on, isn't it? Bring my thinking head back on. Sorry, I forgot. And where are you? You've come out of here. But you've got such a huge backlog there. But you're not double tracked. You're double tracked down to there, and you're double tracked from there over. So this long stretch there is only single track. And there's already a train there. Wait, let's... Oh look, bugger it. Just put one on. Clone that. Put that on. Where did you come from? You came from out of there. Yeah, I'm not min-maxing this as well as I possibly could. I'm going to have to investigate that, Jeff, I think. But see, I don't often... It's the funny thing about me. I love the steam era. I love the early eras. If you go back over all of my stuff, Big Freight and this game are the only games that I'm actually sort of semi-modern. Everything else, I basically kept it in the steam era, era A, which is going to be very interesting when. Oh wait, what happened to the train that I? You didn't even make it out of there, buddy. You're still in there, right? Why is that? because of him. Okay. So he must have been past that signal there, which meant you had to wait. Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with the new game. I don't like that bumpy bit of road, but it doesn't matter. When they don't start before 1900. Although, how long before somebody does an early start mod? I'll say, damn you, Urban Games, I want to start in 1850. I've used the early start mod once. I know I definitely used it in Great Southern Land when I was over at Sydney Cove in the colonial Australia days. Did I use it for Newcastle? No, I don't think I did. No, Newcastle was founded in the 1850s, 60s somewhere. So, no, I think I've only used it in Great Southern Land. I've had fun looking over all of my, well, not all, but all of the various playlists that I've put together over the years. 4 years. Looking at the mods that I used, and most importantly, when I started using the mods that I'm still using now. Specifically, have you got the right tracks there? Yes, I do. Specifically, let me just demonstrate, please, by deleting these and putting... Oh, what have I done? I've upset something. Oh, bugger it. I've upset that train that just come in. By using the early cargo shed platforms and buildings and so on. You're the one with no path, are you? No, you're not. Okay, what have I done? Could not connect all stations. Really? What have I done wrong? Manage line, brickworks, to Parliament House. I didn't delete anything, did I? Wow, maybe I did. Okay, well that could be interesting. Let me just go back in there, because this isn't a vanilla mod. Maybe, don't do that. Let's get rid of that platform off. This is the narrow gauge service, so maybe the narrow gauge doesn't recognise the... Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, it doesn't... Wait. 2. Oh, is that all I had to do? Probably was. I was thinking maybe there was a clash. Well, you know what that means. You could try that again. Configure. I will. I'll try it again, see if I can stuff it up this time. I'm going to do 3. Yep, okay. Now I'm going to use the cargo shed module. 3. I'm going to delete the last one. And then I'm going to put another cargo shed module there. And it still works. Okay, so that wasn't the problem. The problem was the game defaulted to the wrong platform. Had nothing to do with the type of platform that you placed here. Okay, good. How's that list going? At 2 hours 21 minutes. Stone to bricks. Okay, that was another one on my list. What are you going to do about that timber over at Acton? Well, I don't know. If see, at the moment these guys on this narrow gauge rail, right, they're coming back empty. How's our finances? Yeah, they could make more. They're coming back, they're bringing brick over, and they're coming back with nothing. If I was... How much are you doing here? Well, 91, which is close enough to 100. Okay, Civic freight, 15. Well, you haven't got enough here anyway, but if you were to bring the timber from up at Black Mountain Forest into here, convert it into planks, you could bring planks back along here to there. The train could then bring the planks over to here, and then this one that comes along this line, this guy, he could bring the planks down to here, right, and then you'd need to adjust the filters, but then you could have a road. Where's the thing? Where's the sawmill? There. No, don't want sawmill. You would drop it here, so you could drop more planks here. Why would you? You're not bringing all of this down anyway. That's a point. Oh, in fact, something just happened badly with that. What the flip has happened? I think there's a big delay. Have you stuffed this up? No, it's still connected. Okay, you come in, unload please. I want to see it here. Come on. Have you stuffed this up completely, Stephen? No, you haven't. So the problem is just a delay in getting the timber. Is that a timber train? Yes. Alright. How many have you got on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, is this a timber train? That's 3. That's a passenger train. What's this? No, that's a coal train. That's 4. That's 5. Passenger train. Big gap. There's nothing in there. That's a coal train. 6. You lost count somewhere. There's 1. There's 7. And it's supposed to be 400. So let's put another one of these on. This will be interesting. Where's this going to come from? We shall know. Schweppes. God almighty. That was almost dangerous. Clone. Where'd you come from, baby? You came from where you were supposed to at Queanbeyan. And is this 400 now? It's still not 400. Okay, how much is waiting? Truckloads. Not really. Okay. What about this line? Is this 400? It still isn't 400. Oh, crap. Okay, well, to answer the question that you're asking for half an hour ago, no, don't do anything with Acton and the forest over there, because this can be boosted. Okay, it can be boosted. Alright, what have we got? 35 vehicles. Let's do 5 at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5. 35, that's about 10 each. Slightly less. So 10 each. How about we go 6, 7, 8? That should be 400. Oh, my father would be so pleased with my math. Right, it's a little game. Yeah, for those that don't know, he was a maths head teacher, maths master. That's his profession. Alright, okay, so I boosted that one to 400. That'll get more down here. This one needs to be 400. How long are these trains? Edit, please. 170 metres. You could make them longer because you have 200 metre platform here. Remember, you added an extra bit. So this platform's 200 metres long. You could add extra. Right, how's our coal? What's it, 117? Seriously? Is that all? What are you making? 100. Oh, okay. Oh, I see, you're only making 100. That's fine then. What's going on here? Why is this... Excuse me? Oh, you're full. 117. Good. The coal line. There must be something going on here with all these lines waiting for people. Holy crap! Wow. 32. Okay, who's making what fuel for whom? Let's check some line rates. You, no, wrong one, this one, the freestyle industry. Who are your consumers? Reed is making 50, and the rate is 32, and you have a huge backlog. So you know what that means? You guessed it. Mass clone. Okay, so that's Reed. Yarralumla. Love that word. 55. Right. You are making, require, Queanbeyan East. Seriously, how? How is fuel getting back? Look, just ignore that for the moment. Yarralumla, 67. And it's only supposed to be 55. Nothing's going wrong. Is that right? You've got so much banked up there. Look, just this is where line rates fail you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do half as many again, but I've got a big backlog there. Clone them. Why is this such a huge problem? Campbell's fine, Griffith's fine. Griffith's probably got too many on a 38. Griffith 35. No, just got the right number. What are you? You're Griffith. I don't know what's going on there with Yarralumla. I think maybe I didn't put enough vehicles on it in the first place. Now there are truckloads of them. Alright, doesn't matter. Okay, where's that list of yours gone? Because I'm sure that was one of the items on the list. Right, well, we killed the timber. We don't need to do that anymore. Kingston timber line. Yep, Kingston freight and timber line. Done that. Alright. Pax Peebles. Yes, Pax train. And that was it. Done good. Oh, in case you don't know, you're watching live. It's Tuesday. No, it's Sunday. It's Sunday night in Sydney, Australia, in New South Wales. I'm broadcasting from the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, and basically every Sunday night, I do Transport Fever 2. At the moment, I'm playtesting my latest map, which isn't yet available on the Steam Workshop. It will be shortly. I made a big decision this week. What was it? Well, where's Farming Sims? I thought he'd be here and I'd be able to talk to him, talk about him, without his ears burning. Let me just have a quick look at this. Forbidden Lion. No, he's doing all right. We'll just leave him. That's doing okay. Well, that's him right there. I love Forbidden Lion. For those that don't know Farming Sims, he has a channel, Transport Fever 2 channel. Sorry. On his channel called Farming Sims, he plays Transport Fever 2 on console. And I love watching him because his brain is just solving problems all the time. It's quite fascinating to watch. Where are we? We'll just hang around and watch this dude do his thing, please. You're not going to get anywhere, are you? Because there's a train coming in over here. Never mind. Now, one of the reasons I watch him is because I want to learn a little bit more about the trials and tribulations of being a console player, which is something I think perhaps Urban Games should do in their push to make everything console friendly. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, look, we've got another passenger train coming in and waiting right there. That's the Sydney to Canberra train. And why do I say Urban Games should do that? Well, what does Farming Sims have constant problems with? There seems to be a limit, an upper limit to the save file size of his games. To the point, he was playing two series. And it's been extremely awkward for him to play those because of this file size limit. The series that he's just finished, the file size is 330 megabytes or something. That's when it starts to go and crash on him. Now, he has room for 3 save files on his console, PS5, for some reason. According to the specs, if you read the specs, it's supposed to be 100 gig of space is available, but there seems to be a limit per game. Which means console players basically can't do anything. This is why they keep the map small, they keep the city count small, they keep the industry count small, because it's probably not so much that bloody console can't handle them, it's just that the file size keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and gets to a point where you actually the game crashes every 1 minute or 5 minutes or whatever, as Farming Sims was saying. So, based on that revelation this week from his latest game, I've decided that when I finish this map, because one of the reasons I did one big city over here for Belconnen on this map was to keep the city count low for the map so that console people could play it. Not going to happen. I am not going to make this map available for console people. It's too much. It's too much anyway. This city, if all of these cities grew into what they could grow into, it wouldn't be able to handle it anyway. So, the decision I made is that I will go and add all of the extra little towns that I didn't include, so that they will fill out these places. Maybe not so much Lawson, it's 2015, but 1974, and all of them will sit over here and do what this one's been doing. If we look at the chart, it's been doing nothing, right? So they'll do nothing until you open the roads up and get through to this area. G'day, Wes! How are you, mate? So there'll be another suburb here, there'll be another suburb here, and here, and Bruce. G'day, Bruce. I think Bruce is in here somewhere. And Colleen, yes. So I will be adding, when I get a chance, I will be adding those extra suburbs. And then I don't think, this is 1988. I'm just going to leave it like that. That when you get the map with your sandbox, you can add that one yourself on PC. So that's the plan. There is another one over here, a little hamlet, Greenley in 2001. There's another little hamlet up here in the 1980s called the Ridgeway. Why not? Did we put a plane here? No, we didn't. Why not? I don't know. It's just there. So that's the decision I've made this week regarding this particular map. I will place a few more towns there for PC players. Console, however, I haven't forgotten about you. I've got a version that is terrain only. No industries, no nothing, just the raw terrain. I will release that. So everything you see here, bar the roads and the industries and the towns. So all the base terrain. I showed it off the other night when I was on live. I think it'd be a great map to build from scratch. So you'd be playing with the sandbox, you could put towns and industries and so on wherever you felt like it. All the portals and everything else are in place so that you could use them if you want to. They're just covered in trees. Why not? Speaking of portals, you haven't done anything. Well, I don't need any steel. I'm going to get to all of this nonsense once we get away from 1930. Are we there yet? Probably. We'll probably be close enough to get the clock ticking over. I mean, I think you wanted to get those in. You wanted to get that in. You got the buses in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with these buses here. Look at this. Ooh, that's not that bad. I suppose not. But they're not there now. Anyway, they're in here somewhere at a bus. Some bus terminals in here. Ah, look. Doesn't matter. Oh, look, we've even got people waiting here. Route 2. Well, they must have come from here. So I think maybe you should take routes 1 and 4 through there as well, seeing that they go straight past here. You could at least put another one of those on there. Probably. How's the congestion up this end of the bus depot? There's bugger all people waiting, which is good. Okay. Where's your workers thing? What? No, that's the letterbox. You've got a workers thing here. There it is, right there. Okay. You know what you need to do? Right. I need to check the destinations on the various towns, please, to find the no-name ones. Like there. Where is... Let's hang on. Leave that there. Where is this? Holy crap! Okay, so that's that one. This is Parliament House. Right. That was that one. Right. This guy, where are you? This is Canberra. Wait, let's just do it this way. Copy. Right. So no name. Wait. No name. No, what the heck? You stuffed that up, Stephen. Okay. Huh? I don't know what's going on there. But this is definitely Canberra Homestead. Okay, so I'm looking for all these no-names. Oh, that's a... Huh? What? Some of them aren't working well. What's this guy? This is Ainsley Sawmill. S-L-I-E. Oh. Sawmill. Oh, caps. Get rid of them. S-A. Okay. Where was this fellow? This is back over here again. This is the farm again. Did I plant 2 of those damn things over there, did I? Probably did. But, oh, wow, look at them all. Okay, so we're shopping at this one. Where's this one? Both of those at Parliament House. Okay. Okay, select all, copy. You also Parliament House. Good. Multiple Parliament House ones. There's one there. Oh, this is another Parliament House one. A lot of people come over to Parliament House, you know that. They sure do. All the way from Ainsley. Good. Right. So then you come into O'Connor and again check the destinations. Let's do it this way, please. We got any no-names? We have one. Okay, where is this? This is Ainsley Farm. Right, back over to the next town. So all I'm doing is checking destinations sorted by name, trying to find the no names, and there aren't any on that list. Maybe I've got them all now. Civic, destinations, name. Oh no, as if. Bucket loads up. Well, let's do read first. Might be easier. Not really. I know this is gripping stuff. But these are the little things that I used with CB Assets when I was making the map. And this is placing down industry for workers. Let me show you, please. Industry. One of these with workers. Here we go. 10. Decorations off. Street connection off. Okay. Building 0. Okay, so what this does, it places down. Oh shit. Okay, try that one. Try it. Era A, yes, industrial, off, terrain alignment, off. That's the one I wanted, sorry. What it does, it places these things, which act like people magnets, and this one will act like 10 workers. So I've put them on the map at all the industries, which is what all these no-name things are here. See? That's, so select all, copy, come back please to that one, and change it to Shook Engineering. Unfortunately, when you plant the little thing, the magnet, you can't give it a name. You got to wait until you've got your list of destinations up, and then you can do that, which is a pain in the backside. Yes. Where are you? You are Kingston Mail Centre. Thanks. Probably should be doing this with the thing turned off. I.e. game on pause. Fishwick Goods Factory. Because who knows? What's this? This is Fishwick Tools Factory. And the last one, lucky last, where are you? You are Kingston Bakery. And so on, and so on, and so forth. Acton. Destinations. 2 more. I'm just going to do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to call it a night, people. Kingston Sawmill. Where's this guy? The Fish Co. Fish Market. Right. Civic. No more no-names there. Good, I've got all of them. Campbell, destinations. Any more no-names here? No more no-names. Maybe I've got all of them. Is there any way of finding out? Town statistics, station, no, industry statistics. What's this one tell me? I don't know whether this one tells me if there's no names. No, it doesn't. Vehicles, lines, stations. It's not a station, is it? No, it's not. Wait. It's not a station. Alright. Let's have a quick look. Barton. Just tick over through the rest of these quickly. There is one. Look. What are you doing? Copy? Yeah, yep. Crestwood Biochemicals. Where was that? That was Barton, I think, wasn't it? No name there. Narrabundah destinations. No name. Exciting, gripping streaming. Stephen, shut up. This is what the game is about, though, isn't it? Destination. Just doing things and get them right. It just helps if you want to perhaps understand where your people are going. doesn't really care. Oh, that's nice. Bishwick. I think you might have all of them, by George. No, you don't. Ah, that'd be right. Alright, one more. Oh, wow, all the way up here. Where's here? This is... What? Okay, so this is Sydney. S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Yeah, there'll be a couple of these. Okay. Queanbeyan East, destinations. Not quite sure where they are. Oaks Estate, destinations. Did Crestwood. Okay. West Queanbeyan. Not there. Carrabah. Not there. In Queanbeyan itself then. Yeah, I've got a few of those things up there at Sydney though. I'm sure, unless you've already done it. Yeah, you already have done some, see? 18 people go to shop in Sydney from Queanbeyan. That's a long way to go to shop, but never mind. Where is our passenger train up? Oh, look, we've got trains coming everywhere, all the way up here. Is that our passenger train? It is. I love this. I love this little valley. Even looks like a New South Wales government train. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, MGL. Thank you, Wes, Jeff, Gilby, and Tamara, and Nick, and if I've forgotten you, I'm sorry. There were 85 people here all night, at some stage during the night. Thanks for coming. It's hooroo from me. It's goodbye from them. And Transport Fever too. And thanks again for you lot. And I'll see you next time. Okay? I'm just going to let this train run for a little bit. If you want to hang around and stay on the train for the journey down into Canberra, please feel free to enjoy the trip. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks, everyone. Okie dokie. Bye. Methinks we're going to have to make this next bit two-way proper, because that's ridiculous. Or at least fix up the signals. I don't know. We'll get to it one day. Oh, great timing, autosave. Can't turn it off though, too dangerous to do that. Blimey. For those of you who've just come in, we're just taking a leisurely trip along the Sydney to Canberra passenger train. We're not even at Queanbeyan yet, but that's coming up. Oh, miles away. I've been play testing my latest, well, it's not yet published, my most recent map, and I found a few things that need fixing by doing exactly what I'm doing now, just cruising along, building stuff, seeing what works and what doesn't, and I've already said goodbye. God, what are you still doing here? I'm watching the train. That's what I like doing. Yeah, okay, alright, shut up. Bye. For good this time. Yeah, right, I'll believe you. thought you'd be back. Oh, well, got to do something about this bridge. This one-way bridge, one-lane bridge over here into Queanbeyan. Obviously, it's slowing the traffic down too much. Got to remember this was just a single-track line. We're playing a game here. And if you can't build what you want and change history, then what's the point? True. Okay, we've got a double track run now after we stop here. Ooh, yes, we've got to stop here at Queanbeyan. Good. And then we've got a double track run into Canberra. So that's definitely it from The Voice. The Voice. Don't kid yourself. See ya. Bye.